Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. The DeKalb County School District is proud to present the class of 2019 for Columbia High School.
Ladies and gentlemen and family of the graduates, would you please stand for the presentation of the colors?
Good afternoon. My name is Miracle Crawl, and I'm the senior class treasurer of Columbia High School. At this time, please rise for the presentation of colors and remain standing for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for attending Columbia High School Class of 2019 graduation ceremony. My name is Brent Bunkley. I'm the class parliamentarian. It has been an honor being a member of this graduating class and watching my peers and I grow into responsible young adults. Our journey through Columbia High School has not been an easy one. Many of us, however, we persevered to achieve our goals and experience this important milestone. I would like to recognize all the hardworking students who completed the full 4 years to be here on this momentous day. Whether you're graduating with distinction, in top 10, a class officer or not, a title does not determine whether you will go far in life. Only you have that decision. Class of 2019, I offer you congratulations and well wishes for all your next steps. Now go focus on your dreams, and let's turn our textbooks into checkbooks, period.
Good afternoon, graduating class of 2019. I would first like to say congratulations on this monumental achievement. Through the late night studies and 10-hour naps, we are finally here, taking the next step towards our future. My name is Kiana Timmons. For years, you may know me as someone who was quiet, set few, and kept to herself. But these past 4 years, we have faced challenges and went through constant changes. Key word to that is change. Through these changes, we learned patience, persistence, balance, but one thing I learned is be willing to be uncomfortable. Be comfortable being uncomfortable. It may get tough, but it's a small price to pay for living a dream. 4 years ago, I did not believe I would be here giving this speech today. The awards and recognition were the last thing that occurred through my head. I remember feeling like a failure in 9th grade, lost without a purpose, felt stationary, and was told I was going to be in the background. At the time, I believed those claims, so I became these claims. But being myself, I always looked for a challenge and a way to show the whole world I was not afraid. I came here to Columbia High School in the 10th grade and joined the Columbia Eagles Marching Band. Because what's a greater challenge than that? The band became my second family, where I made bonds and sisters for a lifetime. During this time, I was discovered to try out for the dance team. But see, I had already instilled in my brain that I couldn't do it. It took many friends to convince me of my worth, and this lit of a spark of confidence in myself that has led me to this day. So today, I like to light a spark in all of you. Class of 2019, there's no doubt in my mind that everybody in this room will be successful in whatever path that they may take. In front of me, I see future lawyers, teachers, musicians, doctors, engineers, and all-star athletes. This talent is unbearable, and let me leave you with this. If you believe you can do it, you will. If you have doubt and restrictions, you won't. It is as simple as that. It is all a mindset. Don't count yourself out when you have not even tried yet. It is better to try and fail than to never try at all. You do not ever want to be stuck at what could have been. Live uncomfortably. If you are uncomfortable in your life, you are not living it right. Take a chance. Live for these failures in life, because these failures are what's going to change you to become stronger than you were yesterday and gain so much wisdom and knowledge that no one could ever stop you. It's safe to say that if it wasn't for our parents, teachers, counselors, faculty, and staff, we wouldn't be in the seats we are sitting in today. I would first like to thank my mom, hardworking, selfless person I know. Thank you to my grandma, my dad, and friends and family who have always supported me. Thank you for my teachers and counselors that helped guide me and be my mentor. More specifically, I'd like to thank my band director, Mr. Neely, and my dance coach, Coach Buddy, for pushing me to do the things I never thought I could do and seeing something in me that I couldn't see in myself. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2019. I love you all, and I wish nothing but blessings and success. Remember to stay in your bag, and good luck on your future endeavors. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the graduating class of 2019, I would like to welcome all faculties, family, friends, and distinguished guests to the 2019 Columbia High School commencement. I'm going to try and avoid the cliche of we're all going to be reaching for the stars type of speech and try to keep it authentic. I applied to 3 Ivy League schools this year. Don't clap, I got rejected by all of them. But I learned a very important lesson though. College applications really put your life into perspective. For 4 years, we were not held by the hand nor pampered. We endured. We've endured obstacles during these 4 years that have shaped how we view the world and achieved accomplishments that will be the starting point for further greatness. I still remember the first day of high school and how I panicked about what to wear and downloading mass amounts of ebooks on how to survive high school. The thing is, like many of us, I came into high school without a clue on what I wanted to do with my life. I spent my days dealing with anxiety, the social pressures of being a teenager, and binge watching How to Get Away with Murder. High school was one of the best and most overwhelming experiences of my life. You're facing challenges every day and learning more about yourself. You deal with 100 different personalities and still manage not to lose your mind. If I could sum up high school, I would say that freshman year is really about finding your place, and sophomore year is more like a pit stop before the headaches and contemplating dropping out during junior year. And by senior year, you wish you had a GoFundMe account. We may not have achieved everything that we wanted to these 4 years, but I'm confident in knowing that we have a whole lifetime to reach our goals. We've emerged as the smartest we've ever been, the most engaged, the most creative, and the most sleep-deprived. So I stand before my class to say we didn't come this far just to come this far, and that it's okay to not have your whole life planned out. It's okay that you spent 4 years being a teen, hanging out with your friends, lying to your parents about where you are, and for me, writing the speech on the way over here. I'd like to end this speech by acknowledging my mom, my biggest fan and supporter, for all the times I forgot to say thank you for everything you do for me. And I want to shout out to all the single parents, grandparents, siblings, and anyone that contributed to what's being present here today. I will forever be grateful. Congratulations, class of 2019. We were the best to do it.
Good afternoon. My name is Brandy Jackson, and I am this year's Magnet Valedictorian. Welcome to the parents and faculty here today. I want to give a very special welcome to the class of 2019. The Instagram countdowns have finally ended because the day we have all been waiting for has arrived. And I have to say, it's a bittersweet moment. Before I begin, I would like to thank some influential people and teachers that have helped me get to this point. To my mom and all of the Parson-Jackson family, thank you for always pushing me to be my very best and providing a helping hand along the way. Thank you to the teachers like Ms. Hardy, Ms. Raval, Ms. Great, Ms. Lamar, and Ms. Kincharla. You are truly the most dedicated and involved teachers that I have had and have given me lessons in school and in life. And lastly, thank you to all of my close friends that have gone on this journey with me. It has truly been an amazing experience. I want to begin by reading a verse from the Bible that has been an inspiration for me. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. This year, we have all been faced with the task of making plans for our futures. For some of us, that meant the relentless effort of completing college applications. For others, that meant discovering and deciding on a career to enter the workforce. But the bottom line is we had to make a decision about our future. Because this chapter has ended, but our journey has only just began. It is time for us as eagles to leave the nest and go into the unknown. But I don't want you to be afraid of the unknown, because the scariest things are often the most worthwhile. Today, we are Columbia High School's class of 2019, but tomorrow we are certified beauticians, entrepreneurs, and doctors. We are this generation's finest, and we will shape the world around us to how we see fit. For this class, success was inevitable, because we were in this together from the beginning. Constantly challenging each other with the help of the teachers and faculty at Columbia High, we were shaped into the people that stand before you today. This class exemplifies persistent, innovative dreamers, because we've had this moment on our minds since day one. But after today, our lives are in our own hands and we hold our own futures. But things rarely happen in the future. We plan for the future, but we have to take steps and action in the present. In other words, we have to take steps now to ensure our future success. I believe that each and every one of us will be successful, without a doubt. I also believe that with any success comes failure. When most people think of failure, they see the end. But I see a turn, a new direction. Each failure checks off a way that something didn't work, getting you closer to the one way that will. Failure is a necessary step to success. And in order to be successful, you cannot be afraid to fail. I'm telling you all this because today we didn't fail. We succeeded. But I don't want this to be our only success. The world around us is far and wide, and I want each of us to be all we can. Because opportunities are limitless. Continue to dream, but don't stay asleep too long that you miss the chance to make your dreams a reality. Because the only way your dreams can come true is if you wake up and chase them. So, to the class of 2019, today is a day we have never seen before and will never see again. I am thankful to have been a part of this journey with you. And instead of saying goodbye, I'll say, I'll see you soon, and until we meet again. Thank you.
Good afternoon, family, parents, friends, teachers, board members, and most importantly, my fellow peers, class of 2019. I am Christina Lewis, and I am honored to be standing here before you because for the last 4 years, all I wanted was to graduate as valedictorian. I didn't know what to do with myself when they announced it, but my initial emotion was fear, because now came the hard part, writing a speech. I'm not one with words. In fact, speaking in front of people makes me nervous. Should I write a funny joke or be super serious with even words I cannot pronounce? And then it hit me. This speech is not about me, but about you, class of 2019. So if this speech sounds like random topics being put together, then you're right. But please, bear with me. It'll all make sense in the end. I don't need to tell you that life will be hard. Just look at the past 4 years. It took a lot of strength and dedication not to give up sometimes. But in the end, we see that the struggle was worth it. With all of the other situations that went on in your life, you decided to push through. You grew from your circumstances and didn't let them stop you. I mean, if I let my hearing loss stop me, I wouldn't have found the need to learn American Sign Language and teach others. But let me be clear with one thing. I am not perfect. I am far from it. I've learned something important over the last 4 years. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be you. The world is made up of different people, but that's what makes it work, even if our differences causes us to clash. Don't deprive the world of the light that's in you. Class of 2019 is the best class this school has ever had, and it's because of what you brought to the table. I want nothing more but for each and every one of you to be successful, healthy, and most importantly, happy. Remember that happiness looks different for everyone, and that's okay. Remember that there will be some days where you want to give up, cry, or that you're scared. As strong as most people think I am, I cried all 4 years. But that's okay too. Life is about finding yourself and following your dreams and your passions. So, class of 2019, can you promise me something? Promise me that you will take care of yourself. Promise me that you will make memories that are worth a lifetime. Promise me that you will not give up. Promise me that you will find yourself again, even if that means you have to lose yourself first. And lastly, promise me that you will find your happiness. Don't put the key to your happiness in someone else's pocket. This is your time, and it starts now. Congratulations, class of 2019.
Good afternoon. To Dr. Green, our superintendent, Dr. Irwin, our board chair, and other distinguished members of the DeKalb County School System. I am Dr. Derica Denise Bucci Davis, the principal of Columbia High School. I am blessed to be here today to celebrate the achievements of our Columbia High School students and their commitment to academic, spiritual, professional, collegiate, and community endeavors. Some accomplishments are more remarkable when one considers the many challenges and obstacles that may have faced along the way. I would be remiss if I did not mention that the class of 2019 have accepted college credits into University of Kentucky, Miles College, University of Georgia, The Ohio State University, Morehouse College, Alabama State, Albany State University, Georgia Southern University, Georgia State University, and Kennesaw State University. Our very own Justin Bennett was the first in our ROTC program to receive an appointment to West Point. And the class of 2019 has earned scholarships that total over $3,957,000. Today, I am enormously proud of everyone and thankful for the opportunity to serve you all. The future has an enormous amount to be thankful about. Our graduates have the opportunity to grasp a wonderful future in higher education, in the military, and in the workforce. It has been almost 23 years to the day since I graduated from high school. Shh, don't calculate that age. But I remember a lot of things about that day. I remember I had a serious boyfriend that I just knew I was gonna marry. I don't know where he is now. I remember I had a best friend that I was sure would be my best friend for life. We agreed on going to the same college and university, but by the end of first semester, she went from BFF to NFF, no friend for life. I don't know where she is now. I remember walking into the church and lining up. I remember looking for my mother and father and family in the stands. And I remember a person speaking on the mic, but I can't seem to remember a word they said. I also remember my principal shaking my hand as I walked across the stage. He did make a commencement speech, but I don't remember what he said either. So I'm hoping that you remember a few things of what I say today. With that all in mind, I'll try to make this as short or as long as I want to because it's the principal's address. The first thing I want to remind you all of is one team, one dream. We've heard that slogan, teamwork makes the dream work. I challenge you all to be leaders, leaders that understand that to achieve a goal, it is important to have everyone working in unison. Well, there are many reasons why we believe that teamwork is necessary. The first reason is that the sum is greater than the parts. If the team has a concern or a common objective, everyone should be working to achieve it. In a supportive team environment, everyone makes contributions based on their unique skills. Secondly, you only fail if you stop trying. A team can support each other through the failures and disappointments as well as the successes. Failures are the only reasons why things don't work. An individual may find it hard to try again, but the team morale and support will enable anyone who stumbles on to carry and try again. Without failure, there will be no way to measure success. The third advice is recognize your full potential. As individuals, people have a lot of limitations. Each person is good at something and bad at others. However, when you are a part of a team, it becomes easier to recognize people's full potential because one person's weakness is someone else's strength. It's the combination of these strengths that sees teams make powerful, forward progress toward reaching all objectives. And fourth, leaders are just a part of the team. Regardless of whether the leader is a team leader, a junior manager, a senior manager, the CEO, the rapper, the artist, or the teacher, you're just another member of the team. Of course, your role could be considered as different to the rest of the team, but each team member has their area of responsibility, and it is really important that it is different. If you don't do your job well, it is the team member who will think in the same manner to help you do your job better. Andrew Carnegie, one of the richest people in history, is quoted in saying, "Teamwork is the ability to work together toward a common vision, the ability to direct individual accomplishments towards organizational objectives. It is the fuel that allows common people to attain uncommon results." We are all common people with the ability to produce uncommon results. I stand here today with this direction. Choose your team members wisely. Ask yourself, do they have the gift I need? Are they a big picture thinker? Are they a strategic thinker? Can they help build my team? Do they have a vision for me that will lead me in my best direction? I'm standing here before you today as a common person that with grace and the support of my Lord Almighty and my team, He has designed for me proven uncommon results. In 2002, I was diagnosed with a rare kidney disease called polycystic kidney. At the time, I was told a lot of things, but I remember two. One, never have children, and two, the ultimate course of this disease could be death. I was traumatized. I was 22 years old, hearing that the end of my life could be very near. But I had a well-developed, well-designed team, and it began with my father, who stood in the hallway of the doctor's office and said to me, "You take the time to cry, but when we leave this office, you prepare to fight." And that I did. For a while, it was easy. I mean, you know, they told me I had these issues, but nothing kind of showed itself. And then in 2014, on a very rainy day, the doctor told me that I would have to begin dialysis because my kidney function was down to 7%. I began dialysis every single day, and I still do it every single night, for 8 hours a day. I was heartbroken. I mean, I had been praying and praying and praying that I was going to get healed. And I stood on the fact that I would be healed, and I still stand on that fact. But at the time, that was not my calling. I knew from which my health come from. And I knew that he gives me an experience so that I can have a testimony to share. And today I've decided to share with you. So dialysis began, and I was added to the transplant list. And even though I conduct dialysis daily, I am still able to help and support grow students at Columbia High School, my student at home, my spouse, and my family. I continue to trust and remember in my two statements from above. You only fail if you stop trying and recognize your full potential. So in 2016, I applied to be the good principal of Columbia High School. I heard many people thought that I would be unable to accomplish the task due to that good kidney disease, but I stand before you today, graduating my third class of seniors. In 3 years, we have worked on our school climate score. We've increased it over 25 points. In 3 years, we have increased student achievement across all content areas. In 3 years, we've increased the number of students who are dually enrolled. And in 3 years, we've increased the number of students taking 8 advanced placement courses at Columbia High School. In 3 years, we have made a change. I can only tell you that we made it this far by my team, my mother, my father, my husband, my son, my administrative team, close friends, and the teachers, faculty, and staff of Columbia High School. Simply stated, like those of you being honored here today for your graduation achievements, it may be that an ordinary person can do extraordinary things when they get the right support and have the right people on their team. Remember that I have the power to dictate my actions, but my consequences lie in the hands of the adjudicator. After reflecting on it, I must say that this is a day that we should show gratitude. I question today, what are you grateful for? Well, let me tell you what I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for your parents trusting us with their children and being great supporters over the years. I'm thankful to you, students, for turning up each day, trusting that we tell them and work hard to be worthy graduates. I said turn up. I did. Thank you to the teachers and the support staff that I am privileged to work with such dedication. Thanks to all of those community members who's helped us at times when we've needed it most. So I ask the students being honored today, please give a round of applause and thanks to those people past and present. Those that are in the audience and those that are not here, who have helped you to achieve your goals. Well done, class of 2019. I wish you the best in your future. It will not be easy, but you are the class of 2019. You will have ability to reach and impact the lives of over 800 million people in the next century. So start each day with a task to complete. Find someone from your team and respect everyone, including yourself. God bless you. No cap. One team, one dream.
Thank you, Dr. Davis. I had the pleasure of interviewing Dr. Bushi Davis when she came in 2016 to declare herself as a finalist for the principal at Columbia High School, and I must say, she stood before me strong. strong. She didn't even bring up her ailments. She didn't bring up her challenges. She stood before me strong and said, I am qualified and ready to be the next principal at Columbia High School. Look, 3 years later. Let's give her a round of applause. This is the point in the program in which we publicly seal this deal and make it real. Are you ready? Dr. Michael Irwin, I, as the Superintendent and Chief Educational Officer of DeKalb County School District, present to you the class of 2019 of Columbia High School. I hereby certify that these students have met all course requirements and have earned at minimum 24 Carnegie units established by Advanced Ed, the State Board of Education, the Georgia Accrediting Commission, and the DeKalb County Board of Education. Therefore, Dr. Irwin, I am requesting you as board chair to release the diplomas of these graduates. Please come to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Green. Is the class of 2019 ready? On the basis of your certification, I accept your recommendation. The academic achievement of this class meets the course requirements as established by Advanced Ed, the Georgia Board of Education, the Georgia Accrediting Commission, and the DeKalb County Board of Education. As a representative of the DeKalb County Board of Education, I authorize the release and presentation of diplomas and the certificates to the class of 2019 at Columbia High School. Congratulations.
Jayla Butler. Brent Bunkley. Miracle Crawl. Abigail Flores. Christina Lewis. Tierno Hamidou Dumbuya. Brandy Jackson. Kiana Timmons. Justin Bennett. Brandon Bunkley. Jaya Carey. China Carter. Zakai Clark. Robin Coleman. Timothy Crawford. Fatou Ducare. Veronique Harris. Taylor Kelly. Shakoria Peters. Mia Robinson. Jaslyn Smith. Juanicia Thompson. Shayana White. Chastity Adams. Jamonte Allen. Sharon Anderson. Zachary Atkins. Shantrice Austin. Jasmine Bagby. Omar Bailey. Nathaniel Barrett. Dante Barrett. Skylar Barrett. Travion Barrow. Jasmine Barthay. Davion Battle. Miracle Bell. Michaela Bell. Giovanni Bell Miller. Jodell Benjamin. Shakira Bevins. Juan Bibiano Mendoza. Dimitri Blow. Kevon Boykin. Michaela Bradshaw. Jacqueline Brewer. Aderica Brinson. Kevon Brown. Tion Brown. Keontae Brown. Brianna Brown. Kneef Bryant. Brian Bunkley. Jared Burdett. Aaliyah Burrows. Corey Wilson. William Howard. Zaire Bird. Cameron Callahan. Jamel Chisholm. Kiara Claret. Naya Clark. Milana Clifton. Kentavious Cody. Shalicia Cole. Nellie Cooley. James Cooper. De'Erica Kraft. Yashua Crawley. Yasmin Crudup. Kiesha Crump. Vashti Culver. Siltina Daniels. Jaquez Davis. Fatumata Drummer. Justin Dudley. Onyx Dudley. Kevin Dyer. Amir Elliott. Fernandez Felton. Ariana Ficklin. Zymisha Florence. Kiara Freeman. Angel Gaither. Haley Gaither. Destiny Gardner. Devon Gates. Marcus Gay. Aaliyah G. Janaya George. Labria Giles. Jonathan Graves. Nehemiah Greer. Zymia Hall. Tatiana Hardiman. Jemiah Hardy. Prince Devani Harper. Kenye Hartley. Makala Harvey. Nakaria Hearns. Gabrielle Henry. Ayani Haywood. Shanrico Hightower. Tony Hill. Dior Holloway. Fondren Hollis. Destiny Holloway. India Hopkins. Kelsey Huff. Dezantia Hughes. Dominique Humes. Nathaniel Irvin. Nia Jackson. Abrion Jarrell. Aja Jennings. Shania John Lewis. Jamiracle Johnson. Joshua Johnson. Kenneth Johnson. Desiree Jones. Rochelle Jones. Sayla Kelson. Shania Kilgore. Samari Kaiser. Maya Lawrence. Antonio Lee. Deanna Leonard. Jamiria Lester. Kaylon Manuel. Ralph Martin. Tatiana Martin. Zamiria Mayfield. Chauncey McCoy. Eris Meredith. Brian Milner. Maya Nicole Morgan. Johanna Mutan. Timea Mundle. Jonathan Munning. Joshua Munning. Lawrence Akabwe. Alexander Aloashlui. Kiara Patterson. Jeffrey Phillips. Malik Price. Brooklyn Pritchett. Imani Rampersant. Trinity Reynolds. Deontay Riley. Jacqueline Riley. Janelle Riley. Caitlin Roberts. Laerica Roby. Benny Riles. Devereaux Sanders. Miajanique Scott. Kenneth Seaborn. Willie Sershin. Miguel Shaw. Julius Sermon. Joria Smith. Brittany Smith. Shanteria Smith. Michaela Stewart. Quaylan Stinson. Markesia Sutton. Kelton Swanson. Jamesia Tarver. Dion Thomas. Justin Thrasher. Aaron Turner. Passion Tyler. Jaden Vaughn. Kevin Beals. Jeremiah Walker. Justin Watkins. Dianisha Watson. Malika Weatherspoon. Julian Weems. Diamond Wheeler. Serenity Williams. Miles Williams. Cesar Williams. Jaquez Williamson. O'Shea Willingham. Kiara Wingo. Jasmine Winston. Prinshana Winston. Shantiara Woodson. Rodriguez Worthen. Malachi Wright. Makira Wright. Autumn Wynn. Layla Stokes.
Congratulations to the class of 2019. At this time, graduates, you can turn your tassels to signify that you are a high school graduate.
Greetings. I am Jayla Butler, the senior class president of the illustrious class of 2019. I am honored to be the last voice you will hear on this marvelous occasion. Thank you to everyone for joining us this afternoon to celebrate our commencement ceremony. I am so proud to be a member of this talented class. I can't believe how fast these years have gone by. From walking in freshman year, scrambling to find our classes, to Skylar, hyping everyone up at pep rallies, to the attending games, generating spirit for our fellow classmates. To say that the Columbia High School class of 2019 is one big happy family would be a lie. But to say that we don't want to see each other succeed would be an even bigger lie. 4 long, hard years, and we have arrived to the date we have put so much work in for. These 4 years have had its ups and downs. May the souls of Keosha Tench and Joshua Manning rest in peace. As time passes and we get further from our years in high school, I ask you to remember these formative years, the teachers, peers, lessons, and experiences that have shaped you. As you are presented with decisions and job opportunities, I hope you do what brings you joy and positively impacts you. Reflect on the unique talents and consider how you can use those to make the world a better place for all of us to live in. My graduates, I just want to say to you that I'm so proud and I love you all. Thank you.
Thank you for attending our graduation ceremony. Please remain standing until all graduates have left the auditorium. We ask for your cooperation by exiting through the doors to your right. Please follow the directions of the ushers as you proceed to the West Plaza to greet your graduates. On behalf of the DeKalb County School District Board of Education and our Superintendent, Dr. R. Stephen Green, we thank you for your support and congratulate you and your graduate on achieving this significant milestone.